We're in a unique architectural space that belongs to a very unique religious congregation in the United States. This is the only surviving congregation of the 60 or so that were founded in America in the second half of the 19th century by largely political and religious refugees from Central Europe. So in 1852, there were many such German-speaking people, very educated people, also farmers with less education, living in this greater area. They lived in two different buildings until the fellow who owned the park, who was then president of the congregation, donated this land to the congregation. The architect is someone we call Wisconsin's second most famous architect. His name was Alfred Klaas. He was a local boy. His father helped build this place. He was a master carpenter, Adam Klaas. He was 24 years old, the architect, when he designed this building, which is an amazing thing. And part of the uniqueness of this building is it's not readily recognizable as a place of worship, but if you look a little more closely, obviously we have stained glass windows. Every church in town has stained glass windows, but ours are like this. They suggest that this is a special kind of space, as does the height, as does the cornice curved the way it is. All of that, these bays that come up here and go across, all very church-like, but just a suggestion of that. So obviously he was trying to incorporate that, but realizing he was doing this for free thinkers, some of whom were hanging on to, remnants of their religion they were brought up with. Some had rejected it all. Some were announced atheists. A lot of the other ones were agnostics, that kind of thing. And they wanted something that wasn't heavy with religious symbolism, because they abhorred that and they abhorred dogma. They comprised poor farmers scratching the dirt to people who were very well educated, advanced degrees from where they were, pharmacists, harness makers, all kinds of people. So back in the 1852 to 1884, when this was built, a lot of the congregation members were leading town people, merchants, lawyers, doctors, that kind of thing. But it's a remarkable story, and I think the fact that this was a small town allowed the congregation to survive those two world wars, because everybody knew each other, everybody was a neighbor. And to some extent, that's still true.